Man United owners the Glazers and Ed Woodward agree on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sack stance. Manchester United's owners the Glazers and Ed Woodward are both in support of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer despite the club's recent poor form, according to reports. The 48-year-old has overseen defeats to young boys, West Ham and Aston Villa in the last couple of weeks. And that's despite a good summer of strong investment at Old Trafford. Manchester United went into the new campaign on a high after the signings of Jadon Sancho and Raphael Varane. And, when Cristiano Ronaldo returned from Juventus on transfer deadline day, it had many tipping them for the Premier League title. Ronaldo's first game back was a good one, with the club winning 4-1 against Newcastle on a day where Old Trafford was raucous. However, since then, the likes of young boys, West Ham and Aston Villa have put them to the sword in the Champions League, Carabao Cup and Premier League respectively. With the likes of Antonio Conte and Zinedine Zidane available, some fans have called on Solskjaer to be relieved of his duties. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz after all. With no trophy to his name despite spending longer in charge than the likes of Jose Mourinho and Louis van Gaal, the jury is still very much out. But ESPN say United have no plans to sack Solskjaer at the current moment in time. Both Woodward and the Glazers have given the Norwegian their unequivocal supporter, and he's the man they fully expect to bring the glory days back. In the summer, United gave Solskjaer a 3-year contract after he'd guided them to second in the league table, as well as the Europa League final. And they'll be hoping he can get the club back on track when they face off against Villarreal in the Champions League on Wednesday night. Don't miss Man United set Kane price by Tottenham chief Levy convinced Arsenal make Arteta sack decision after Man City defeat Keita agent calls out Liverpool boss Klopp should United lose or draw that match, it would give them a huge fight to make the knockout stages of the competition. And that's still something they've done just twice in the years since Sir Alex Ferguson walked away. United, it seems, will continue to resist calls to appoint Conte or Zidane. And that's despite Gabriel Agbonlahor recently insisting the former would be the right man to bring success back to the theatre of dreams. He said after the defeat to Villa on Saturday, "I just don't think Ole's the man. If that was Antonio Conte he'd be like okay Cristiano Ronaldo is on the penalty, if you don't like it Fernandes come and sit with me." Ole doesn't have that pull. If I was Manchester United now, Chelsea did it with Lampard, got rid of a club legend, and brought in Thomas Tuchel and look what happened. Man United need to now take Ole out of it, give him a job on the board, bring in Conte and he will get the best out of these players. Even the decision during the games, Harry Maguire was limping for 10 minutes before he brought him off. You need a goal in the last 10 minutes and you bring on Edinson Cavani who hasn't played any minutes this season. You've got Jesse Lingard there who scored a late winner against West Ham. You've got Jadon Sancho who you've bought for £70 million sitting on the bench. I just think some of his decisions have been miles off it. I think United have to bite the bullet and get rid of him, bring in Conte who's out there, Zinedine Zidane is out there, in order to get the best out of these players. United have never beaten Villa.